Hello. We got the boss music going. What a heaping helping of content. It is honestly almost too much. It's gonna take me a few weeks to kind of chew out everything. Yeah, man. It's actually been kind of cool. Feels a lot like how Secular release felt. We are fighting all the new shit. Now, we're not seeing Stranger, but if they posted Stormtrooper Luke lead and chose not to post Stranger lead, I think their head needs to be examined. They will be submitted to a museum or some sort of scientific institution. Alright, man. We were holding a decent amount of power. I mean, this is really just about what goes where and when and why and how. Like, I've been saying some shit on my Discord for the past few months. I was just like musing. This is just like what the future of Galaxy Heroes might feel like. It feels like we're already kind of there. Like the number of teams affected and displaced here feels like we're already kind of there. Because I've got a loose attack plan, and the amount of shit that I'm passing up on power wise is like the game. The struggle is no longer about do I have enough options. The struggle is now, is this the best option? Can I do better? Is this my favorite option? Why is this my favorite option? If my favorite counter, I'm a Night Sister versus Jabba Enjoyer. How much joy does this give me versus how many betters does it lose me? Can I just recoup that elsewhere? Just because a counter gives you less betters, I know that doesn't mean you have to stop using it. It just means that you need your game plan to be rock solid to be confident in winning. Unfortunately, most of my focus was on the teams themselves and more or less them being on defense. For the teams that were going to be on defense, and by that I mostly just mean Afra. So I do not feel prepped for this week. I do not even feel remotely in tune with this week. So we will just be feeling shit as we go. But yeah, we see the new era with their FDCs. I will note, I don't think the FDCs are all that good. This is a good one. This is a good one, but not on defense. This is a fine one. Side grade one, but not on defense. This was not that good. Not that good. I will also note, well, they don't have the Omicron, so it's kind of whatever. But even if they did have the Omicron, that shit doesn't work in 5v5. Don't post Stormtrooper Luke lead. Or if your opponent, I guess, do. Thank you, I guess, but you would be better off posting CLS probably. Alright. Shall we? Okay, the question here is, how low do we go? I think I ran this. We would kind of like to save both of them. Which makes me lean towards this, probably. I mean, you're a decent fellow. The team doesn't lack for damage, though. You would be providing Deathmark, Dispel, Healing Immunity. I don't know that those tools really feel necessary here. I think the team just seems broadly in control. By its nature. Also, this was meant to be an Africron, so, you know. Perhaps we are not as tanky as we perhaps could be, but it's Enoch. It's Enoch DTMG. Is there ever like an ordering thing? We maybe make you last to try to like game the offense reduction, maybe. Maybe. That doesn't sound awful. And this is, what is this, just all the FDC units? If you're going to post this deal on defense, which I probably would not, I don't think this is the best permutation of it either, but he damages them, shock them, which can't be resisted. Okay. Well, let's see if Stormtrooper feels bad here. You're not really wearing any clothes, are you, sir? Do we care? I don't know that we do. Wait. This is bugged. Do we have to run Knight? What does that mean for Great Mothers, though? So my understanding is alert doesn't work until someone actually gains alert, which means... Is this forced? This might be forced. It would feel safe anyway. What would I do to make it better? I would not post it on defense. I think that's the best way to make it good. It can do many good things right now. Alright. They have been demoralized and many other such activities. We have been healed. Should we just get insight on DTMG, just the fuck of it? Scout can't be called anyway. And the dispel doesn't really do much here. Hello. I mean, middle doesn't do terribly much for us here, alright? Why not? Hello, V2. Okay, wait. Why did I care about the alert? No, we could have saved Night Chipper for... This is fucking stupid. What am I doing? I got baited by the Datacron texts. I mean, you're revivable. It would be neat to not to need to. Oh, he's doing the bonus turn shit. My turn. Where is man? I don't remember who it is. Night Trooper? Is Night Trooper not revivable? Oh, maybe he had Deathmark on. Perhaps. Now we wait. Now we lose, probably. I assume without Enoch, things fall apart. Interesting. My GSC mods for Imperial Roman are pretty lousy. I mean, my Gideon's 365, so in terms of Gideon taking turns and doing shit, that's not the issue. I wonder if Stormtrooper would have felt better. Night Trooper didn't really contribute. Stormtrooper would have just given us the defense passive. I think Stormtrooper might have felt better. Trying to think. Let's look. Pop the hood. If I can't just run this week, this will be a pain in the ass, because this was plan A. Let's just see. I mean, 291.37. You're not an upfront to go, but you're not exactly ideal. You're not high budget, you're medium budget. There's 2 5-dots, but I mean, for purposes of this counter, we would just take them off of damage running and make them survivable, right? This counter is basically just sit the fuck back and let or let OG Gideon 9 do its job. Don't die in the process. We committed the sin of dying. Yeah, he's been debudgeted a lot of our time. Armor could be higher. I mean, okay, that's not ideal, as we say in the business. He has also been okay. My team is just massively fucking debudgeted in GAC for understandable reasons. We need to commission them this week. I don't know. Should I try that again? Match 2, match 3. It's Imperial Trooper allies, specifically. Not Remnant. I mean, he gets it. He gets it. He only gives bulk to NS, I believe, right? Yeah, we don't give a shit about this. If we try it again before week 2, it'll probably have to be with Storm. That or maybe with him just for the cooldown increase to try to, like, buy some breathing room, I guess. Ah, it's just household. Fuck that shit. Oh, no, unfortunate. But oh well. I mean, my reboot ended up being like 45 plus characters at some point, so stuff falling through the cracks. This is what it is. Imperial Remnants will return. They're still pretty much the primary counter here. Well, that being said, what the fuck is the plan if not A? I would really like to try on Afra. Would really enjoy having Treya for Afra. Is it ever Wookiees against Afra? What flavor are you? Alright, you have the double droids 90 plus DV. Let's read a slight amounts. I mean, we're worried about the true damage. I'm actually a little bit worried. We aren't going to be able to... I mean, really what this would become, because we're not really going to be able to land damage over time after a certain point. This would really become more about The true damage, I guess. While CWC has taunt, all Wookiee allies deal true damage. We get Divvy out, he can't come back. That's that bomb diffused pretty quickly. I mean, technically, we don't have to deal with top wall right now. Maybe we come back on this. No, we needed to figure it out because of Treya. I mean, what else will we use here? I mean, a common refrain when you fight this team, if you don't have access to Gideon for whatever reason, I guess, is just going to be, how could I assist less? Is it you? I mean, Healercron would be lovely, don't get me wrong, but, you know, given the whole gestures broadly. I mean, I do have a plan for a Watt tonight, technically, which doesn't help. The tank tech would help. I mean, armor is not bad, right? But look, man, level 3 Beskar is not getting us across the finish line. The moment that level 3 Beskar matters, it cannot matter. Also, what exactly? I assume it's Woody takes a turn. Sorry, very clearly. Probably a cat fucked with the gain again. Is this any better? Because the music is the same as it's always been. I know he takes bonus turns when he gets to 15. Yeah, he's 2 additional bonus turns. The target me is death marked. Start encounter whenever he takes burning damage or when he uses an ability. I mean, you wouldn't even want to apply level 3 Beskar because of the counter passive unless DVD was already dead at that point. Problem B is it's BKM, man. It's fucking BKM. If they get stun train off rip, which I don't think EP has stun because he just did it like towards the end of the Remnant fight. But if they get stun off, BKM does jack shit against it. Did you know mod Cridian Words Crown Beastus? Yeah, that was my plan. I did it. It just failed because the mods are not up to snuff. I know it works though. It worked pretty well last time. I think a running theme of this week is I prepared for my defense and my teams and didn't spend any time at all preparing my offense or for enemy teams. We will see how well it goes. I mean, I know this is typically JML Cron, but it looks kind of delightful for here? Question mark. Or do we just triple down on health? Maybe we just do. Support Kron. We have tank, attacker, attacker. Aren't you an attacker as well? You are. Support Kron's actually kind of sick here, no? We have the armor angle, actually. I don't hate that. I mean, again, the terrifying part here is just, do we get to play the video game? I might not be able to take that for granted, actually. It's EP lead. What if? I mean, she has tenacity up on her. It's really like we just want to make sure Bam. Well, A, they have tenacity down. B, Bam. Like, if BKM takes a turn, but Bam doesn't get to, then we don't get the combo, so this shit kind of just sucks ass. Broadly? I don't think it's a good idea. I don't think I like this. If that's the case, if we're doing Trey here, what would our plan be against Afra? Question B. I'm gonna hazard a guess you are not weakest. Yeah. That checks. I mean, do we just try a Gungan attacker? I don't really have them assigned anywhere at the moment. They are just a broadly good team. They do have some assisting, though. What are we doing? Just push the funny button. I am already vaguely going to assume that I lost today because our opponent is representing holding 9 GLs. I'm not dooming, but it's good to be realistic about these things. You are the one. Alright, we don't want to have counterattacks. Seems chill. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember us having revive prevention against non-separatist units. Don't entirely remember the whole entire nature of everything that was going on with that. I should probably reread the Gungan kits. I mean, look, fucking Imperial Remnants I think is your best option, but given the position that I'm in with the bad mods they are on, perhaps we should just default Gungans for this week. It is maybe not an unwise statement. I mean, DV has pressure on Generator, but not disastrously so. I have to stew on it. Attacker kills prevent revives with the Zeta. For some reason, I remember that as being only against Separatists. Alright. Well, I was thrown a little bit off my momentum by that opener, but where were we? Alright, attack plan. DTMG is now Team 2. Gungans became Team 1. Okay, we're playing with a lot of toys. I like jotting shit down. I was just like, I guess we're doing Saw against BKM. It's like a depressing statement, but we can. LV, JML, and Balin are like unassigned to present bounty hunters. I have no fucking clue where I want their jobs to be. I mean, we could just try bounty hunters here, I guess. If I would rather save Saw. Saw being a cooler team to me than bounty hunters. Now, I will also add, I did not necessarily clock them to perhaps the standard that you might argue they should be clocked. I mean, bounty hunters to me has always been like the Afra combo or the boss combo. So it feels a little bit weird not doing that. There was so much shit to do this week, man. I did what I could. So that being said, you were the planned 5th, I think. Oh wait, no. We did talk about IG88. I might steal that. I kind of associated IG88 more with Avert, but this is just strong, right? Yeah, this is just strong. Let's just fucking chuck it in here. You might not be wearing any clothes, because you were not in the Afro plan, yeah. I mean, okay, you're modded. You were just not top shelved. Oh, the boy is fine. For these purposes. Alright, just a refresher. Bounty Hunter 300. One every bounty hunter ally inflicts a debuff on an enemy. They gain 30% offense, stack it max rated until the end of battle. And then whenever an ally scores a critical hit, inflict a dot. So that feeds pretty nicely. And you have dark side buffs. You're doing a lot of good things that are pretty good to be doing. I can't imagine this going particularly poorly. I mean, we're making a fair amount of duos, right? So maybe I'm not considering an angle. Is this the best we could do with bounty hunters? Broad picture, probably no. But again, there's so many fucking teams to go around. Okay, there is a bounty hunter squad. We could. What if we just bounty hunter diff them? Is this anything? We could do bounty hunter 300 versus Asajj Kron. Go for the full diff. I don't think I hate that. It would be amusing to me. They don't even have Zam here. Like, they are just operating on hope. I don't think bounty hunters have any reactivity at all, right? That I can recall. I mean, the entire identity of this squad is just strike first, strike hard. No mercy. Do the thing. Damage. Whenever an ally with Disciple is damaged, Ventress gains offense. That's okay. She is not going to be making usage of it, perhaps. I don't think she's going to be long for the worlds. Yeah, so let's bounty hunt him. That sounds kind of fun. Although, so they went Scion lead, but they also ran Zuckuss, so they don't get the shielding, but they don't really benefit from Zuckuss either. It's a weird thing. I had Zori. I put Zori here. We have Zori down for Wookiees, which is cruel and unusual punishment, but perhaps what they deserve. I mean, we could BKM on Wookiees. We could JMM on Wookiees, maybe. I don't really want to risk losing, though. Zori is kind of unlosable, I would imagine. For everything that Yoda and the FDC have added, none of them really stop their core, usual, previous counters. Too many toys, man. There's too many cooks. I'll be goddamned if I want to bench somebody like Saw. That ain't happening. We just have to figure out which toys we want to play with. Thoughts on IPD as a 5th with Afro? Not very fond. Plus, also ISB are on the way, and so even if I felt like IPD was a worthy addition, I would say don't get too used to him being around, or like don't build a habit, because he is not long for her world anyway. I'm not suggesting anybody try this team, but this is what I'm running. I'm sure it's gonna get GL'd. No fun allowed on defense. I got baited. See, also the Wookiee sadly seems to be good. Yeah, I know. But I try to tell people from the start, don't fucking post your Wookiees. I don't care that they have an FDC. They did nothing to change their problems. It's a good team on offense, and that's it. Should I just like undersize with Zori just to like drill the point home? Problem is we kind of do want Poe, right? Because an FDC has crit avoidance. If we want the Rose Omicron Terminator, we get the vulnerable. That'd be kind of nice. Also, wait, are there? I don't know if I've ever actually played with Zori undersizing. Isn't there some shit about like per Voyage resistance ally? Ooh, okay, that's Okay, Zori perhaps not the most undersized friendly. Or maybe that's the angle for Rose Omicron, is that Rose Omicron allows you to undersize by carrying the difference. That's a little bit spooky. Alright. I mean, there's literally no point, right? Yeah, that sounds chill. Am I underthinking this? Rex Duke actually is a possible threat to Cat. Or do we just kill Rex twice? With healing ability on him. I feel like I did this last season. Okay, what's the exact text on you? I remember it popping up in like seemingly when he gained multiple stacks of taunt, it seemed like it was reapplying itself. Whenever another eye is afflicted with a debuff, they taunt. Whenever they taunt, they gain defensive and critical and stacking. That's whatever. Whenever a tank is critically hit while taunting, they heal. Alright, non-tank ally uses special tank's assist. Oh, it's the fives. Fives attacks at a turn. Deals bonus damage, offset and healing immunity. I mean, kind of can't be evaded. It would annoy JMK. We're not really stripping his taunt. Okay, the issue was, I guess, the taunt was invisibly stacking and then, I guess, expiring independently. Has to be what it is, and, like, every time a taunt stack would expire, you would re-get the shit. So it happened, like, weirdly often. I mean, we could throw in a third. I can't imagine we would have a hard time killing Rex twice. Level 9, did I choose with Bad Batch Grunt? There's no choice. It's Crosshair. I didn't really plan to have them on defense, to be honest. I basically didn't plan this season out at all physically. I just, like, tried to min-max teams individually. And sat down for this lock, like, things feel odd. Yeah, I think Bad Batch 2... Well, here's the fucking problem. I'm like, yeah, Bad Batch 2 maybe seems possible this season. They do fight an opponent who's holding potentially 8 or 9 GLs. It's like, well... I mean, that statement doesn't necessarily change, but the value proposition changes a little bit. And also, I would remod them differently if I had planned to post them on defense. I think you actually kind of lean into this bit, right? Marked gain TM probably means you could go something like fast Omega 2 first, fast Hunter second, then have the TM catch up. I don't know, like, maybe. Not that I'm, like, particularly worried about how my Bad Batch are currently built, but it's just not really defense-minded. It's, like, offense Pyro King Hondo / generalized offense combo. What are we doing, dude? I am extremely bad at holding a lot of teams on offense. But it's not really an option anymore. There's just a fuck ton of teams. Saw doesn't have a job. He is just better than pretty much every team that we're seeing, so I don't have him assigned. Do we just kill you then? Just to get him out of the way? Why not Captain Rex? Good enough. You don't really need to be here, I don't imagine. It would be good to reclaim some banners. If anything, these are probably overkill, but I'm feeling off my game. My confidence is shaky. Okay. If we AoE here, we risk a BAM poop stance, and I don't know if that's actually what we want. Is it? Didn't happen. That's okay. I was really hoping that he wasn't gonna get the DI off. I thought that we were gonna one-shot him from 100% health. A bit spicy. Alright, either gotta go. I would like to be able to do stuff again. Okay. Just kidding. I maybe should have killed him before Bam. Bam wasn't doing shit. Alright. I love Healer Chrome. Where is the mark on BKM coming from? Oh, solid. A little bit unfortunate. Actually, wait. Okay, I think I misplayed that. We should not have increased our cooldowns. Having Kyle go first was actually optimal. We needed to... I was trying to prevent poop stance. We should have promoted it. Because if he doesn't revive with DI, we're just chilling. I think. Like, in all likeliness, sure, it doesn't even need to be there at that point. You hate the efficiency meta? I'm trying to navigate it in a way that keeps the game fun. I mean, undersizing is keeping the game fun, so I would say succeeded on that front. But yeah, it is brutal how punishing it can be. Is just like losing once and then just having to be like, alright, game's basically over. It is unfortunate, but it just means I'd have to be better. Which isn't a bad thing. Just different. I think we do try that double Rex kill. That sounds fun. We have a savior anyway. I do need to respect the healing immunity, though, because that could get spooky. Its other ally is getting inflicted with debuffs that will give him extra taunts, so we need to try to mitigate that slightly. He's also going to form up first. Also, damn, we are taking lots of damage. Alright, we have our other heal next turn, so... Please don't do it yet. Please don't die yet. Okay, now you die. You have my permission. You like to chaos yourself? I mean, basically, what it is look at it as a risk reward. We are adding chaos for possible reward. Pretty much everyone else in the game right now at top level is playing it hyper fucking safe. I enjoy the chaos as well, so by manufacturing chaos and also possibly getting something out of it, you know? I think the meta is actually an insanely healthy spot. Like, sitting down and just trying to puzzle everything together. Okay, there are aspects of the puzzle that I don't like, because I was like contemplating teams like this. I mean, easy example is just like trying shit like this on for size, and like either that or oh wait, no, not that. This. Like, this in a non-Moz world looks actually kind of cute, right? You slap that shit on. I mean, it doesn't have a counter. Yes, I'm sure. Would it just get GL'd a lot of the time? Yeah, I'm sure. But it's not nothing, right? But yeah, like, fucking Moz exists, so no Sith fun allowed. Set 25 exists, so certain angles aren't allowed. Are we winning yet? Fuck no, my opponent's holding 9 GLs. I lost a single battle. That's just basically GG as is. That's what, I mean, I was gonna say that's what I get for skipping on my Imperial Remnant mods repeatedly for the last, like, 3 years, but nah, fuck that. That dude got what he deserves. I will take one match as recompense for cost cutting. I got plenty of value out of that. Let's see. I mean, okay, here's what I'm up against. This is just, like, obviously a thing, alright? I just think this team is fucking neat. I feel like we could probably just beat Ahsoka with this. Almost. But I'm sure you could also just, like, what? Fucking, you go Palpatine so that DV can't die to counters. You go Piet so that he stacks damage. You go Han so that she counters at the start of battle so that you get to go first. You go Wat Tambor so that you get banner regen. So, well, Piet's gonna get fucked by TM though, so he's already -2. That's kind of unfortunate. And he would get countered, so it's like, what, -3? Even in 5s. Yeah, I mean, 3v3 or 5v5. It's just a good thing to be doing. It's really more so DVD Kron kind of ruins it because it puts it in a higher league than DVD is. JKL, like, if DVD normally is here, JKL was like here, and then DVD Kron is like here. So the math is, shall we say, a bit off. For doing Jedi plus DVD. But I did log in with it. For okay. What really happened is I was already fucking around with JKL last season. And it was fucking me. Because I was trying to do JML against LV. And having a +5 speed JKL, it turns out, in that matchup, is not really ideal. Especially with, I think he's on like offense primary, he's just trying to maximize his damage output under the lead. Not helping against attacker crowd LV and all that shit. So my note going into this season was fix JKL, but then I wanted to play JKL Vader, so I was like, I'll just leave him as is. So I am pretty pot committed to the Jedi Vader side of things this week. Can we just do like Jedi Vader here? I mean, I forget it's a bonus turn. Well, no, she gets 100% turn meter, so we go first. But she effectively loses the 1-turn stun, right? Is that fun? I feel like, yeah, fuck it, we're doing this. Do we 3-man? This might just like torch my mat. I don't have an LV counter planned. So, perchance, or perhaps, I mean, what, this frees up Traya? This might just like stop me from clearing. Or we would need to figure out somebody to kill LV. I'm sure it exists. This is just like cheating, right? Surely we should not. I agree. If we want to make a statement, we do it with the 3-man. Slight issue. Is it the vulnerable only for 1 turn? Hey, how good is your Afra? You are aware of the concept of defense conceptually. Got it. I mean, she still gets 200, but it's like, what, it's 58.8. .8. Okay, you're at 81% defense. That will still be tough to kill. Without EP, you're not a believer? This ain't hokey religions, bud. You don't have to say this ain't a matter of belief. I already been doing this. Team is already sick. It's just a question of, do I want to go 3v5 or do I over? Like, we could go this route. I'm sure that shit will be fun. I don't know where QA is going to go today, so I don't know if that would feel bad to, like, take away her toys. Even though it would be quite lovely here. We also need to not rob JML. That is also... I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4. We leave that the fuck alone. 5. You're just a free agent now, huh? You swap with GR, so you can swap with Anakin. All allies gain offensive. Look at this guy. You're part of the Empire? I don't give a fuck. Hop in. Dispel all debuffs on all out. This he knows how to hang. Alright. What's a good, like, anti-Afra choice? Tenacity down would be neat. Any sort of armor shred. Well, that's kind of we're describing maze, right? Yeah, fuck it. I don't think they need to be here. I think we can 3-man this, but fuck it. What's that? Potency, crit damage, offense? Dude. I think turn. Well, we're gonna take turns, right? I guess Vader will take a while. Vader is cannoned out. But also, to be clear, he is plus 4,000 offense with a crit damage set. Do not get it twisted. Han Solo is good anti-Afra. Buddy, we are the Han Solo. I guess I'll bring the 5-man just as reassurances, because Afra is kind of a raid boss to beat. Hello. Okay, we do need to be careful, because him resisting gives her a siphon. I don't remember why Anakin it's a bunch of dots. Oh, from hitting IJ. Okay, we need to stop hitting IJ. That would be wise. Right. But fucking Shatterpoint setup. It's fun. It's fun. I really want the swap, though. It's fun. Just shut the fuck up. I pushed the die button. Oh, it's the Afra death dots. Holy fuck, I'm cooked. Everyone is dying from the Omicrons. Hello? Jolie Bindo might be lovely here. That's also spam dots. For whatever reason, I thought it was just when they fell low. No, it's on death. This etiquette is almost assuredly built for health. Alright, I think it... Oh, she's so close. Ma'am? Fuck off. Ma'am? I'm afraid I must insist. He's rebelling. You got this, right, bud? Yeah, you do. Wait, he heals out of faction too. This guy's nuts. Gaby don't give a fuck. Gaby is down. There are no ally GLs. Allies just heal. So, JK will lead. Obviously, Afra being that fast kind of throws off. Like, if the whole idea is we go first and set their speed to 0, but she gets 100% TM, it's not as nuts as if we did, like, that versus Bounty Hunters. Hitting IG90 didn't help us. Well, did it matter? No, it was the death dots. I just assume Anakin is just like full fucking health or something, right? Just got back. What happened? I tried the Jedi Vader against Afra, but the death dots were pretty problematic. I mean, his base is naturally like almost double his protection. Enemies shocked or stunned, they take another instance of damage. So after getting 100% turn meter also meant that the stun expires, so she didn't get nuked as hard. Also, I don't remember seeing this speed down. That team needs Barris. Not like it's not really supposed to be a slugfest. That and it really wasn't a slugfest, right? It was just Afra is a team that is okay with dying, and so fucked us for having killed them. I mean, I guess we haven't really seen Afra. Afra is the team I've been working on the most this past week, and she hasn't had yet the 5v5 Omicrons yet, so like just wasn't really a part of her kit in the picture. Alright, what was plan A for oh shit, I had DVD'd. DVD was plan A, and perhaps we went off script. So now what? Maybe? Not for sale. Not for sale. Not for sale. Can't have shit around here. You're no longer in the loadout. I don't know that we're getting much better. 67% armor. I mean, Inquisitus is pretty anti-armor, but Maul's on defense, so we can't really miss out on Jenga. Yeah, I mean, he's just a body that I know is tanky. Scanner's unique still bugged in our favor. CG made the Canderous bug canon. That is just how Canderous is intended to work now. I mean, probably you, right? I know she can't be revived, so I'm kind of tempted to just do her, but fundamentally. Got the stagger. Nice work. She seems pretty tanky. I thought she only got the defense when Nine Sister was taunting. Wait. Barris blocks revives even when she's dead, right? There isn't like a thing where you have to kill Reva before Barris. I guess we will find out. Nope. Shit banners, though. Seer needs to come off of defense. I mean, we're probably going to see a lot of Inquisitors on defense this season, right? And I don't think Barris changes that matchup at all. Bad beat. I wonder if Saul was a bad call for BKM just because the bomb ticking down might give them Ancestral. Because they were quote-unquote healing a lot from gaining Ancestral. Seemingly a lot there. That also might have been a bad choice. I mean, no Captain Rex also slightly affects Saw evaluations. Are you just the cheapest way to get to backwall at this point? Perhaps. Neener. Four. 5. One thing I don't really understand is how are they getting Ancestral procs when they don't have reactive cleansing? It seems like they're gaining Ancestral when they get debuffed and not when they get rid of the debuff. I'm forgetting some clause. Is it... do they gain Ancestral when they lose a buff as well? I don't think so. I mean, it happened with Saul as well, that they were just, like, strangely tanky. Or, like, strangely regenerating even when they had healing immunity on, which is from Ancestral gain, but where is that coming from? I would really like to use this on BKM, but maybe we should live to fight another day. The healing immunity came off at the necessary time, thank God. Still not out of the woods. Why does it feel like we haven't had access to this move at all? We don't care about the Beskar because we have Jocasta. We also have Shatterpoint inevitability. And we also have attacker Crown True Damage. She swapped to multiple fronts. We just need to farm banners back. Seemingly, well, we're at 63. Okay, the ability block got them back to full. I think we just bank it. Ma'am, just don't. Oh, the fucking Jocasta nuke. I forgot taxes her banners. Okay. Yeah, I really wish I had DVD for Ahsoka. Like, what do I even have down for Ahsoka? Oh, Great Mothers. Right. Yeah, no, I do. Okay, that's why. Alright. Shall we? This also might be, goofy, especially with Night Trooper thrown to the wolves. But we shall see. I mean, who the fuck goes 0 Night Trooper? Kinda just does not matter, right? I mean, it could matter. Well, there's no Jabba, right? So there's no Night Sisters. I mean, Asajj Omicron doesn't do shit for us, right? That I can recall. Rey, no Ezra. Wait. It's Stranger Luminara? I respect. Well, it's Luminara, but not Luminara FDC. I was about to say I respect it. I do not respect it. I was close to respecting it. Brother, you gave your allegiance to Rey, not Ezra, of all things? You gave your allegiance to Rey over Stranger, Starkiller, Maul? Alright. Thanks, I guess. If this was Luminara Omicron, that's actually a little bit spicy. Hang on. I mean, what are the popular counters to Stranger at the moment? I say popular as we're like 3, 5, 6 hours into the first match of the first round of the first season. What would they be? QA is already getting fucked against good teams. That's not really a concern to me. LV and Clunch. I mean, Luminar against LV wouldn't do that much. Also, I've heard LV has been losing. Man, I really wish Luminara's AI was just a little bit better. If she got the Omicron value, then it would feel a lot better here. I'm gonna stew on it. Luminara with Luminara, S25 Cron. I mean, Barris Cal is really fucking good, right? Barris Cal gives this team staying power. The Luminar Cron just adds a wrinkle. That could be very spicy. Like, try this on for size. Oh, she's elsewhere. Enemy attacks at turn. Enemies are inflicted with protection disruption. That's a pretty good thing. Works against GLs. Can't be dispelled. Also pretty neat. Always gonna attack a healer with 10 protection every time. I should, like, if her Omicron could work with that text, if it just like put it in unique for her instead of tied to that button. Fuck, man. It's so close. I might try that. I mean, I have no reason to get off of Barris Cal support run right now. 2 characters with heal on crit plus also 1 crit you get shielded is like, that's an insanely good game plan. I have no reason to change that. The Luminar is just spicy. That's some good flavor. I don't hate that. Alas, they posted the FDC instead. Oh yeah. Hi. What do you do? I don't hate this. Let's give her some play. Isn't Luminar Bears Master? Why is this doing way better? I don't remember where this is from. What's the fucking We Are What They Surpass? Okay. Asajj is cool and all. I'm being a moron, right? That's probably canonically correct. We Are What They Grew Beyond. Yeah. I should probably use the Good Night Sister. Right? Not you. Fuck off. Why? Go away. Yeah, she doesn't provide anything for Spirit. So Marin will try to help us through the bullshit we are fighting against. Support Kron health. Ooh. Hey, how healthy? Quick, slight question. The boy's got some defense secondaries, actually. He is sitting at 200k. I don't know if we suppress that. 11.4. It's a CD set, though. Well, today's already kind of a test day. We can use this to inform all the rest of the season. Why did you get TM texts? Oh, everyone did, and you just have shit protection. Gotcha. Got it. I would imagine we are still blessing Spirit. Is there any reason to pop this shit now? If we wait, I think we wait. Bullshit ejectocito. How did they all dodge it? Did he have blind? Alright. Am I fucked? I am not. I am the least fucked I've ever seen. That is, we are over double. Okay. Glad to hear. I mean, you're threatening fracture. You're threatening ults. You are doing your best. I'd really like to not be ulted, but I don't think I get much say in the matter. It's looking like he's pretty determined, so you are probably the best choice. Unless we should have just done Sabine to knock out their damage output. Actually, that was probably correct. Yeah, I should have done Sabine. That's a misplay. It's been a while. Forgive me. Alright, Hera was not the call. Noted. I see the error in my ways. A very costly Ezra snipe. Okay, if we had Night Trooper, though, I feel like we're kind of chilling, though, no? So this is already kind of not really representative. Although I should make Knight and DTP slower than Spirit for next week. I don't think this matters too terribly at this point. I mean, blessing on Morgan or Marin is always kind of fun. Usually more fun when you're not about to die. Take that. I mean, it's Ezra dead, so I assume we should bank this. So what are we looking for cooldown-wise? She just flexed and we died. Alright, I need to take notes, because there's gonna be a lot of shit to remember, and I am not gonna remember the shit after the stream. Alright. Imperial Remnant. Mods are good. DTP Knight slower than Spirit. What else? Decide Jedi for Jedi Vader. No Seer on defense. What else? I feel like there are other lessons, but I've already forgotten them. Oh, maybe consider Lumicron Stranger? Bounty Hunter clocking for both DBB or Zuckus. What else? Hero Remnants locked mods, I remember that. Oh, Bad Batch mods. I'm putting it at the top. Bad Batch 2. Assess defense value. And maybe swap to LSTM plus aggressive combo. Probably about it. This one Spirit. Anything else? I mean, Huyang is the one what actually did it to us. Maybe kill Huyang first? I mean, Sabine is the one you would traditionally associate more with damage. Did they happen to have fixed his exile count? I don't know. Let's do the Bounty Hunter Bowl. This feels a little bit unfair. But they get what they fucking deserve. Welcome to the real worlds. Oh, right. Not you. You. Alright, bounty under 300 versus the bespoke Asajj FDC with the new units. I think they are about to get fucking massacred. Isn't this like a mass assist? But we don't really want to do that at the moment. Do we have a team Clunts? I think this dispels enemy buffs. Oh, no, this is. Okay, actually, fuck it. We are assigning this. We'll deny Forlorn his toys. He got his toys back immediately. How are they going berserk? I see. That was supposed to be what I did. The Forlorn gets the reactive turn meter. So does Forlorn AI call the double mass, and then maybe that pops contracts? I don't remember DBB lead. It's just like give them taunt ignore plus offense, I think. Where did it come from? Oh. That's the button that kills everybody? I see. We had preload turn meter plus Zam Omicron speed advantage. And I donated them 100% turn meter for shits and giggles. I see. I pushed the button that killed B instead of the button that killed them. Tragic. Oh, duly noted. It's a shame that it's only bounty hunter allies that gain turn meter and not everyone. Although, hang on. That could make an infinite loop, but only against some like auto cleansing team with Afra, I think. Bounty hunter gets turn meter. He gets cooldown reduction whenever he attacks with accuracy down, which we do make. It's close, but I think we're like, if we could have Cad, like if Cad Bane Kron just became a part of Cad Bane's kit, I think it would work. But alas. Would have been sick. Alright. Don't take away Forlom's toys. He rather likes them. Just kill him with the toys. Got it. Hmm. Okay, let's answer this. Where do we want to use Wookiees? I mean, that SDL team is so weak that Wookiees feel massively overkill there. I don't know that Wookiees can hang against Dad Bud. I was thinking, like, maybe we try Ray, but obviously the Whirlwind. I guess an R10 Zalbar. But that boy is not. I mean, Wookiees as like a Ahsoka cleanup is maybe. This shit is just way too hot for Wookiees, right? I would think. It's so much. It is the most. It would be an insane statement on Zalbar's part if he just no-sold that shit. Like, even if you told me Zalbar was parked at 90% defense from the start of the match, I don't know that he takes that shit. Fuck it. I Go get him, champ. Alright. No cleanses. That's the button that kills everybody. I mean, this forces Tarful to take a turn and nobody else, because support Wookiees just haven't been printed yet. This wall bust on enemies, they don't really have those to be taken away yet. It would just be for damage. Self-assist plus all Wookiees gain advantage. Perhaps we should pop Frenzy. It's only one turn, but it just passes the turn to him, more or less. Dispel deals on allies. New. I will not be doing that today, sir. All Wookiee allies to assists. Yeah. Probably. That's a sassy basic counter you got there, sir. Ma'am. How would you feel about fucking off? Okay. Where is the defense up button? This is the most crucial of questions. I've found it. Why are you dead? Sir? I don't think they have damage reflect. What am I forgetting? A damage reflect is on the IG90. If IG90 damage reflected that Zabra, I'd be like, yeah, that tracks. Why? Oh, receive true damage when they deal a critical hit. Can't defeat that character. Okay. Because it's his offense was scaled to fuck. It's the same thing that happens when you ram against Ahsoka. You can just like tax the fuck out of yourself. All right. Please don't die. Smile. Well, okay, we're prepared. Look, we're nuts. Nothing bad can happen. Okay, the bad thing that can happen is we're gonna kill them in like 3 moves. Okay. Bad banners. Fun fight. Explosive team. They did the thing. They did what I could not. They didn't push the button that killed everyone. So that's the thing that's like, okay. So we already know CG is not so subtly hinted that Gungi is coming, right? If you want... I think the Wookiees are a pretty cool team now. I am actually... Gungi, dumb fuck character I do not give a shit about. I am actually looking forward to him being added to the game now. The number one thing he needs to bring is protection regen. That will help the Wookiees really enter the big leagues, because right now, like, okay, if we get Gungi, good protection regen can get your banners back to full. I don't even know if he wants to make the game plan like a little bit more proactive or something, cool. But that perfect Gungi release would be like, okay, Wookiees can four-man somebody, and it's like Tarful, Zalbar. Okay, am I insane? Why does this icon have C3PO on his back? Oh, that's... I thought that was my fucking team. It's like, why does Zalbar have C3PO? Did he post his team? No, that's Zalbar. No, that's not Zalbar? He didn't... Oh my god, the fucking sinner. Okay. Please. Pretty please, with a cherry on top. Post Zalbar in your Wookiee team. Both Tarful and Chota are Zalbar build-arounds. That Zalbar Omicron was built with this team in mind. Please. This Wookiee team is like... I'm not gonna say it's all the way fake, because the true damage is still like a decent thing, but... Goddamn Zalbar. Like... part of why my Zalbar has R10 is because of the voted confidence of I think he's a great unit, and I think the team does a great job of enhancing him. Please put him in the fucking Wookiee squad, or don't. Like, probably don't bother. Been an interesting match. I'm having fun. The Imperial Remnant loss put me on tilt just because it was so unnecessary, because it's such a fucking brain dead matchup otherwise. Should I have caught it before this week? Yes. I was just swept up in all the other new toys that I wasn't thinking about. Here's what I gotta do to get ready for the season. I already spent like more hours on the remod for this month than I have on like the past 4 seasons combined. It was not sustainable. I wasn't really looking for stretch projects. I literally had to give up and pull the plug and be like, alright, we're just gonna start shaving down stat targets until this fucker finishes. Is it just this? Hang on. This red team is passive as fuck. For what reason is gas a bad idea here? Ben would do nothing to us. Barris Crown, they can't revive. And the healing immunity is functionally useless to us. How is gas not... I mean, gas is bad because the banners are bad, right? That's the actual competitive answer, but... this just looks like gas food, probably. I mean, the only real hard part about this team in the past was historically GK. You just kill him first, you're chilling. Does this being Cal Barris change things at all for us here? If it's a good Cal Barris with really high defense, but they have GK, so in fact we could just kill whoever we want first. I mean, GK taunting would then I guess be the problem. We need buff immunity. She doesn't have much armor. Zalbar Omicron is built for Ray. If you want the rundown, I can give it to you. Like, basically the Wookiees are a damage over time team. Is more or less... Obviously, they also have the defense to offense conversion as a backup game plan. But the Yoda and Chewie kit especially, like that dot trigger combined with Zalbar Omicron gives them a lot more reach than they historically would have had. It's actually sick. The fact that they were able to... Although it was weird. I feel like we ended up taking turns before Bounty Hunters really got to bullshit off. I mean, the worst I could have just said is just -4 banners. That's going to be the struggle for Wookiees going forward. But maybe we could have just won that without Vandor, that we could, like, get a banner back or two, maybe? I don't know. It's entirely possible that the Wookiees also just stick to 3-manning to try to maintain banners, because if you use 67 -2, still 65, or you maybe look at a 64. Because it would force them. Because Clone Wars Chewie. Well, you have to run Clone Wars Chewie for that true damage, right? Clone Wars Chewie tries to have protection regen with the squad, but it's not enough to, like, go 0 to 100. So it's not easy. How does Vandor do? It's Scoundrel only, right? So maybe. Yeah. Vandor might be the best shot at getting back to full banners, but as we saw, right, the Wookiees can't really slow roll. Like, once we got to the end of the match, we were doing, like, 200k basics with Yoda and Chewie. It was just fucked. I mean, that also could just mean that you start your slow roll sooner, but that only works up to a point. Because, what, Tarful, I would imagine, is not... Yep, he's not. I would imagine he is also not. Don't mind me. Wow. Wait, no, isn't he actually? Yeah, he is. Okay, Clone Wars Chewie is. No, Yoda and Chewie is what we were talking about. Yeah, so he's not. Tarful's not. So Zalbar and Vandor could possibly top themselves back off. That still puts us at 64, though. Fuck. There's got to be a way out. I don't know what it is. I think it can be solved via gameplay, but that's the stakes. That's what Gungi needs to solve for. Or even like a Datacron set, to be honest. Like, just look for any Datacron set that can try to top off, like, you know, buffs equals protection or some shit. I like a lot of conversations I've been have been down on the Wookiees, and I feel like they are better than people think. I thought this is like the most. I mean, Asajj is insane, but I don't think that was a showcase of Wookiees' full power. Wookiees are a lot better than people think. Not even. I mean, the Datacron helps, but the Datacron didn't cause Zalbar to do that much damage, right? All of their multi-hits caused that to happen. Alright, this is just the eat your veggies zone. Oh wait, Stranger's here. Yeah, but it's not Calberas. They don't have any sustain. We are functionally almost fighting their 3v3 variant. Shall we play Queen Amidala just to try to shame them? For the love of God, play Calberas. Or if you're gonna play Luminara, play fucking who's he what's it? Lumicron. It does his claws in Asajj's kit. It's there for a very good reason. I think it's whenever people say CG doesn't test, I think about clauses like that, and it's like, no, it's there for a very good reason. AoE gives Stranger a turn. What does AoE cooldown increase? I don't remember if Stranger gives him immunity to it. I'm tempted to just hit it. Okay. Nothing to steal. Hey, the defense stat is pretty good. Do you guys know that? Starkiller is back. I have been fractured. Isn't this supposed to... hello? Sir? She did revive Circular, did she not? Are we immune to Deathmark? I don't think we're immune to Deathmark. Is it really used against Qui? That's gonna hurt. And so it did. Pow was Deathmarked. Did he lose it already? I just didn't notice. Huh. Neat. You go into can't die mode. I should have done that already. That's bad. Wait, she did her heal move, revived nobody, and still got Deathmark? This woman's a fucking fraudster. Wait, no, she's not. Luminar came back. So the question is... Circular died. We did the hard part. Weirdly enough, the better our defense is, or the better POW is, the less likely it is that Visas can get back to full health, right? Or we just run to healing immunity, but that's the boring answer. We could do BKM against Ray. I have not done that since BKM released. It was kind of a nightmare matchup back then. It was kind of plausible. I wouldn't say I'm chomping at the bit to repeat it, but... Tis the season today. Attacker health bulk is about exactly what I'd hope for. Dick move. Cal is kind of a nuisance here. Oh, I didn't bring Healer Crown. Whoops. That doesn't help. I mean, we still have our basic, but... Yeah, no Healer Crown. I think it's cooked. I got sidetracked by the attacker true damage. We do get double Ancestral off this. Oh, wait, but she fucking loses it, so only Paz would get it. Or Bam would get it. That's a little bit tragic. I'm a bit surprised she's not getting her max protection back. Weird. Does it not actually increase? Like, when you revive, do you keep the Ancestral stats from the first time around and the second Ancestral doesn't do anything? I wonder if it actually increases your damage then. Is it just a visual bug? Alright, is there anything else fun to do? Treya, mayhaps? It feels kind of like cheating without Cal Barris being there, but there's no guarantee we win. To be sure. We have Malgus. We have Zori. We have 4 GLs. I mean, we could always just Zori this if we really had to. Alright. We have like 1 or 2 more Decorat matches left. What do you do? I know you got nerfs. If any ally is with Dazed, Stun, or Ability Block, dispel and inflict protection disruption on enemies which can't be evaded, dispelled, or resisted. That is in conversation with Cal 30 stack, which is interesting. The rest of this is gated behind Rex Lead, of course. The only problem is if we go with this stat profile, Gas would get toppled more often. Classically, we would want to be, like, here. Or maybe here. Bulk would be better, though. Yeah, more like here. Support's not bad, but I don't think support actually does that much for us here. Maybe let's try this. It would help. Cal can be tricky otherwise. I think we always had to kill Cal first in the past. This will turn Cal ult into a good thing for us, which is cool. It sounds neat. It kind of makes this fight harder. Kind of makes it easier at the same time. It's complicated. We need to make sure GK doesn't have foresight on the Rex nuke turns. Also, preferably would like to have him not have lifeblood. Would very much appreciate that. We are one turn off. Hey, Ben. Okay. Bad. Yeah, just not having to... Normally he survives that ult. It's the fact that we don't have any protection on Kron. Oh well. We chose gimmicks over fundamentals. And the fundamentals killed us. I lived. I didn't live. Alright. Return to us, General Kenobi. Soaring against GK kind of sucks ass. Let's not do that. Oh, wait, wasn't Zori the plan against Wookiees? Is that more or less respectful to the GL? It's what they deserve. Mom said it's my turn to play. There's no Zalbar to kill first. This sucks. I did get taxed, but I could have also slow played it to get the banner back. I just unmodded my separatist droids. How many of them did I unmod? Just on a generalized, vague curiosity. Speaking of making examples. Unmodded Magna Guard. Unmodded Stab. Kinda shitty unmodded B1. Kinda modded Grievous. Crit Avoid. Crit Damage. Potency. That's still vaguely correct. Sounds good. a Redis attacker cron, so we can just do whatever we want. Ma'am, you are not supposed to be able to counterattack. You are cheating. Don't use that team. Poor flavor. You are kind of ass here. Although it's only Maul himself who is unnukeable, right? But still kind of just hate Nihilus for the matchup. I don't know how this is going to go. I actually get the feeling that this might go poorly, because we're built for damage, not survivability. Nope. Better luck next time. Maybe on the next rework. We don't need to be worried about Savage getting insta-killed, right? If we fuck around for too long. Oh, that dodge. You. Farewell. The boy is quite tanky. Local man seems uninterested in dying. Shall we revive them? I mean, it's all GLs from here, right? Let's not. Health, crit damage, health. Kind of a bruisery builds. And not much armor. Slash resistance in that case. That tank run actually felt kind of sick. Not gonna lie. It's cool enough that in the past I would say actually that should sound sick for defense, but Maz, it turns out. Well, does she? Nah, it's fucking Sith 300. I was gonna say Maz doesn't do that well against like Scorch, but Scorch is not Sith. It turns out. The future for Traya is some sort of tank with a tank run that isn't Sith to fucking try to divert Maz away. No, but the AoE stuff, I can't. The Maz Sith 300 shit, that should have been a Datacron, I'm not gonna lie. Give that to her for 4 months. You're like, ah, ha, ha, ha. It's funny, you can't post Traya, and then just let that shit expire. It's so annoying, man. It's like my one gripe with this current meta. The rest of the shit I'm actually pretty cool with right now. Fucking Maz. Is it time? No more toys. We have Malgus, but we're kind of past that point, right? I mean, Malgus would maybe go here, but he's percent health immune. So also perhaps not. Why are you here? You are not supposed to be here. It's not gonna make a huge difference either way, but... Oh, no, wait. No, I don't know why she's there. Oh, well. I mean, this is Zori cleanup. We already used Zori. There's basically only one real fight left. Honestly, I kind of wish I just did Zori on this outright. I think that would have been more fun than Wookiees. Alright, well. I mean... Do we just leave LV on the bench as a joke? We could do SLK here. JML's kind of the more of a classic. It's a little bit more friction. Hey, wait a second. The cradle got robbed a few times too, Betty. I mean, this is just gonna turn into like SLK solo versus Ray type shit, but you can't really. I don't think you could ever do SLK solo against GK. You'll lose too much. Well, wait, is that true? Because he would swipe first, crit avoidance or crit immunity would get made, and then he would poke to dispel it. Basic on GK for 3 charge. Should we do that? What are the complications? It's been a while. We go first, we open AoE. I'm actually curious, has anyone done this in the last, like, 3 years? This used to be, like, an old tradition in some circles. Ben, Barris, Cal, Gook, SLK. Cleanups? No. Members, exact. Nobody has done it. No battles on record? Really? Is this just ancient knowledge? Really? Huh. Well, let's put it on our record. See if I remember how to do it. I mean, there's not a whole lot of finesse to it. It's largely just a ult charge race. The healing immunity may perchance be challenging. The Cal Foresight, even more so. The Force is gonna fuck us. Maybe that's why I disappeared. Are you ulting next turn? You are. Normally we would AoE here, get to level 1 ult charge, and then ult, middle of her ult, tank that, and you would stabilize and play it out. The funny thing is, if they played Cal in Stranger, this would just work. Okay, we can technically play it out. Basic GK. We'll have Darkside basic up, or speed up. Wait, but Ben removed our fucking Terminator. Ah, you... Hold on. Sir? This will put our ult behind. She remade it. You rat. That's probably checkmate. I would think. Yeah. The cow probably makes it a little bit too wrinkly. Unfortunate. Alright, we have 3, maybe technically 4 teams. Is LV... I'm not an LV knower. I have made my business not to be an LV knower. Is LV against Ray anything? It sounds kind of miserable. It doesn't sound great. I mean, we get the revive block. It's kind of neat. don't know that this sounds ideal. I mean, what's our strategy here? Who should CX repeatedly Order 66 on? Okay, what's the actual? How does he do 1,000,000 damage? He has to have stealth and they have Order 66, and he has Ruse, I would imagine. Is it NTW only? Target was Jedi or Lasufu. He deals an additional instance of massive damage per relic amp level. I would imagine that the heal immunity is going to be a huge problem for us. This healer Kron is going to healer Kron. DCT is the key to all of this. That's a lot of amps to be agging. Okay. I think we just amped all of their ags, actually. Man, Disarmament Ray is such a good thing to be doing. Hey, Scorch, you good? I don't think you good. I think you actually rather ungood. And then he gets healing immune. Alright. Just to put you on notice. That's a warning shot. Hello. Don't really do anything, though. What do you think about it? It juices my damage stat so that when we lose, I get to blame my teammates. That's what it does. Hey, DCT, you want to do their CTs? Just wondering. Yeah. Do we just have to do Barris now? I feel like the moment we do Barris, we're just fucked. Unfortunately. Oppo got opt. So, a match where DCT didn't die first? Is it possible? Holy shit. Yeah. I wasn't in notes. Feels bad. You fool, I have disarmed you. How estimated would you say I am? Over? Under? Oh, we just can't win, can we? We cannot. We have to ults. Oh, that was an ult angle. Okay, so that's actually plausible. Plausible, but fucking A, man. I am so ready for set 25 to go. I wish Healercron wasn't as good as I thought it was. Like, unironically, now that Supportcron got fixed, Healercron is the only thing about this set that actually bothers me at this point. Supportcron is reasonable, Attackercron is reasonable, Tankcron is reasonable. Tankcron. Wait, do we have BKM still? I forgot about Pause Tankcron. No, we did them. Yeah. Pause Tankcron is just so cool, man. It's just fucking Healercron. It just warps the meta. What flavor are you? You are Supportcron. Okay. I imagine this is fine. I feel like I should leave Sith in contingency, but I shouldn't just do this. Just in case, I guess. Marauder is pretty tanky against how many buffs they have, but the problem is the true damage is actually going to eat him alive. When I think about that. That is a bit spooky. That exile on him is actually kind of helpful, but he's still going to get fucked. Or does the exile shut up his unique? I think the correct move is this. Because they have the bird buff. Not the bird, the archer. Wrong bespoke Ahsoka buff. She might be too support crowned out. I guess we will see. Doesn't our lightning zap dispel? That I recall. So either we're supposed to be dispelling it, but not, or that is all from her inherent bonus protection. Well, it doesn't make sense to me because there's never been a problem normally. Hmm. Somehow we did absolutely nothing. I mean, the Datacron's also subpar by a good 130% CD. Okay. Is it time for fan service? I think this works, right? It didn't work against Tankron, but a support cron, so shouldn't do anything. Maybe Piet would have been decent, but Piet gets fucked. Oh wait, but nah, Piet would have been fine. But I think they got this. Qualified professionals. She might be able to kill us before the exile wears off. Close. But yeah, I don't think we can. Dark side buffs is not enough offense, I suppose. Damn. The boys are washed up. No lead to overkill, forced to do it on their own. Not enough offense standing around. Basically, we just need Ahsoka cleanup. Is it just Wampa? How does Wampa do in a 1v1 against Ahsoka? I guess let's find out. No attacker. Maybe this is wrong. Maybe Wampa could just work against Stranger Maul. Nah. Wampa against these two, probably not. Where he gets the healing above. Actually, thinking about it now, Piet actually would have made the Mando's one. You don't need Maul. Unfortunate. Who was I just talking about? Oh, dude, we could have maybe done Iden against the Rebel team. I might need to get Ida back and running. Who the fuck were we just talking about? Wampa. I'm skeptical, but we get the 1v1 bonus, so maybe. Do you mind? Are they just never going to use the AoE, so I have to do this just manually? Perhaps. I think it's happening again. I think we're ramping. Wampa must ramp their offense, so the tax is getting worse. Oh yeah, we're fucking dying. Very much so. But we need a Hellsteel Crown, I guess. God, what was it back in the day? No, sure, I think it was Blaze version. No, Thornley was a thing against ray resistance. Short needs to be here, is the problem. Who gets cut? Everyone's gonna dope. It's you. But he's the mover and shaker, though, is he not? Good? Well, I mean, good. Good, good, good. I mean, pretty good. It would be good to not have Ben Solo fuck us. I guess it's Mara's job to try to ensure that. That's not bad, actually. That's sick for Thornley, too. I mean, it has the DS buffs. She's right over 50%, so she's immediately going into lock. She's gonna stack like crazy. Fucking ow. Hey, do you feel like taunting? Oh, you just had it taken away. That's why it's come. Right. EP tank as always. That one forever. Put that shit on ice. Please don't ult. Thank you. Oh, she has been mastery fed to fuck. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. Oh, it wasn't so bad. Okay, slight problem. It's EP Elite against Ben Solo. Vader does not get to do the fucking thing. He doesn't have it like that. Not the way he used to. There's just no juice. No kill power. Yeah, he also got decommissioned recently. You are a squad that exists. I've always said this. Is it a test GAC? My opponent is holding 9 GLs in every B plus team in existence. The moment that my Imperial Remnants lost for having junk mods, the red was basically over. Well, that's how it goes. This team actually had the kill power, but the Ben Solo preload is fucking awful. I don't know that this actually... Oh wait, you're just here. Why are you here? You're here because that's okay, one solo mission. I may have got one test fight too many. The SOK might have been a bridge too far. If it happens, it happens. Wait, we have so many... Huh? It seemed like we were basically at. Huh. I don't think this goes that well for us. Like, Malik isn't really threatening Maul. Tempted Sass is actually kind of cute against Maul, huh? The shielding ignore. Just kind of try to chip him towards his exile thresholds. That's adorable. Take that. That was the equalize effect that just happened to Malgus. Cute. Welcome back. Oh, I forgot he doesn't have the mark passive when he revives. That's goofy. Next Malgus nuked one, I would imagine. Gotta worry about the banners first. That actually still didn't get us to full. There's no Marin. Yeah, there's no Marin. Didn't Night Sisters actually exist against Ray at one point? Farewell, son. We have not gotten a single range trooper assist, it feels like. Hello? Thank you. Fine. This is our bane, basically. JKR lead? No. We will do this. We'll allow her a slight dignity. We will not set her to 1 health. We will pretend that she's a real unit. I'm not even gonna riposte. Floppy years moment. I actually saw that. I remember where I saw it, but I didn't see that. What a tanky unit. With no exploitable features whatsoever that I tried reporting and never got changed. Alright. We will be back for next round. We'll see how my defense does. I mean, if I get some holds, that would be neat, but I'm not going to hold my breath. Certainly, they are holding 8 GLs and, like, every B team you could think of. Like, literally everything except for Reva. And I guess Star Killer no longer exists now. And all of the other ones. QA, Saw, Grey Brothers, Treya, fucking you name it. So I think my defense is fucked. We shall see. Best of luck to them. Yeah, I'll have to adapt for match 2 and match 3 until we can get, like, Imperial Remnant modded up. Should I try it again? See, what sucks is the mods are actually technically okay. What's actually fucking me is that it's supposed to be an Africaron. It's not like it's 150% potency. It is not, you know, 1 health roll, 1 level 1 health roll, and level 2 protection roll. Mana cash. Yeah, I don't think you need both. Like the matchup from the win that I had, it was fucking nothing. You either need your mods to be decently correct and don't show up with fucking defense primaries or whatever, like actually show up with your modding correct, or have an Atacron that just has full bulk to cover for you, or ideally have both. But like, I don't think you need both. It's the fact that I'm on a Afra potency cron plus low budget mods that I think did me in an on grain arena. Oh well, we'll try shit like Gungans. You'll be alright. Anyway, we will be back. Not tomorrow. I might do some streaming tomorrow. We'll see. I need to get ready for a Toy Scout tournament this weekend. So I got practice to do. Either way, thanks for hanging out. Decent test stream. I feel like we did some fun stuff. Some pretty weird, unique stuff. I had fun. Except for Saul. That Saul fight was kind of shitty, but... Hey, man. We are 3 weeks away from HealerCron fucking off forever. I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, later.